Divide the whole crowd of the participants into three different groups. Okay, into three different groups, I will divide the whole participants. So, at the end of my instructions, I will call your name according to your group number. Okay, so what you have to do is you will be given a case study. Okay, a case study, you have to analyze and brainstorm on that. Not personally, with your group members. You will be assigned into a group, certain group. So, after this session, after you have the questions from me or the case study paper from me, you will be interacting or brainstorming with your groups in the T sessions. So, the T session will be over within 5:10. Exact at 5:10, we will start our interactive session with the three groups. So, in the interactive session, what we will do is you will be on this side and the judges will be on that side. So you have to describe your case study, the reason behind that, or the points, or the key points behind that. So, or any further instructions, you can knock me. So I will name the groups. So what I will request, the name I will be announcing to come up front, okay, and there will be a certain group will be formed by the calling names, and you will be networking and brainstorming in the T session right now. So without any further talk, I will announce the name. So Mohammad Shahjal Chaun, I'd like to request to come up front. So I'm announcing group number 1. Mr. Shahjal Chaun. Mr. Hassanul Siam from MIST. Mr. Hassanul Siam is here. Okay, I think she's not. Jakaria Manik. Rabiul Islam from IIT. Almir Hassan Asif. Ahmed Mahin. Nishad Islam Rishti. Muhammad Zubair Hassan Tarif. Muhammad Ibrahim Anonya. Ibrahim Anonya. Okay, that will be more or less our group number 1. So I will be giving the case study. Five to 6 minutes for that. So now group number 1 can leave and have the team. Remember guys, we will be starting sharp at 5:10. So now I'll be announcing group number 2. Kaji Ahmed Asif Wal, NM Ali Haider, MD Mohsin, Farhana Chaudhary, Muniyat Siddiqui Rafa, Maliha Akhtar, Muhammad Jimmatul Islam, Shahinur Rahman Himel, Sadia Sajjad, Muhammad Rajon Hussain, Ucha Sharafat. So that will be group number 2. So group number 2 can leave and have your tea session, and don't forget to brainstorm or find a solution for this with amongst your group members. So now group number 3. So group number 3 starts with Alif and Asif Khan. Yeah. Okay. So okay, group. The rest of the participants can come up front. Number 3, you can leave, and please don't forget to find the solution while having your tea. Thank you. We will be starting sharp at 5 p.m.
Seriously, and you're discussing, it makes sense. That means whatever is given to you, I think that's interesting. But the problem is, it's a competition. We have 3 groups. Also, at the end of the day, we will announce which group is the winner of this competition and their names. So, if you just concentrate on your own topic, it's not enough. Each group, so for this session, Nasim will be the moderator. So, you have to listen to Nasim and follow him very carefully. Otherwise, you will be having some negative marks, first of all. So why negative? Because just of the timing. Only one thing you have to be careful of the timing. Eventually, he will be explaining everything in detail. So what is my suggestion? As far as we are taking it seriously, because it's a competition. It doesn't make sense like if it's a competition, so there will be a winner. So when the first group or second group, somebody will be here, it will be 10-minute session in total. And other 2 groups, it's your responsibility to ask that particular group all sorts of difficult questions. Because the whole thing depends on your questions. So I request, and I strongly request, now onward, please don't discuss about your own topic. Rather, focus on the other topic. Try to ask critical questions to that particular group, because the points of a particular group depends on their own answering, also how they are asking questions to the other groups. So our panelists, speakers, moderators, all IEEE executives are there, so we'll be requesting them to judge. And finally, I hope this will be a very interactive session. Thank you. Nasim will conduct.
Okay. Can everyone hear me? Okay. So the first thing that I'd like to share is the allocating the 10 minutes that you are getting. Okay. So speaker 1 will get 1 minute to describe his answer. Speaker 2 from that group will get another 1 minute to describe, to add the description. Okay. Speaker 1, speaker 2. First 2 minutes, 1 minute each. Then the rest 8 minutes will be a question answer session. The judges will have questions, the other groups will have questions. So when it comes to the point of question of other groups, so my suggestion to other groups will be, don't attend your own questions right now. Okay? So the discussion or the answer that you are preparing for is finished. So I will announce the problem of group 1. I will call group 1, they will sit here, and I will announce the problem of group 1 to the other groups. And they have to judge, and they have to find out the weak points of group 1. Okay? And you have to question back to the group 1. They will defend. Clear? Is it clear to everyone? Any queries? Okay. So I'd like to request group 1 to come forward and have a seat. Group 1, please select your two speakers who will be describing the answers of the case study. Who will be the first speaker and who will be the second speaker. Each will be getting 1 minute each. Okay. So all set. So I will be now announcing the problem of group 1. I'm requesting the attention of other group members, group 2 and group 3. Okay? You will be judging in two different aspects. The questions that you are asking for and the description that you are giving for your problem. Both. So it needs your attention. So, case study, group number 1. The problem is, assume that you are an entrepreneur. You started your entrepreneurship 3 years back by forming your company. Your investment there was about 50 lakhs. Your product is just launched in the market and you have received huge positive response. You expected 10 lakhs average profit per year for the next 5 years, and then you have to switch to a new innovation. At this moment, you have received an offer from a big, renowned and well-established company that wants to join with them. They will now produce and market your product with their tag name. They want you to join as a manager with them. They offer you an initial bonus of 1 crore and a monthly salary of 2 lakh per month. So what will be your decision and justify your answer? So the point of this question is, firstly, you were an entrepreneur and you are offered for your product that is being responded by the people are huge. So a big company or giant company is trying to give you a huge amount of money to take the tag name of your product. So will you accept that, or if you accept that, what will be the reason? So I'm requesting this first speaker. 1 minute starts from now. Time is running, guys.
Hello. My answer is no. I cannot sell my company to the big giant because it is. I have a tag. They use their tag name, so I lose my goodwill, and my response is huge. So I use positive and it can expect 10 lakh average. So when response is used, people will automatically grow, increase day by day. So I cannot wait for the money will automatic come. The response is huge. And another is I lose decision making opportunity or to join it. 1 crore is not a big amount. So that my initial investment of 50 lakhs. And when positive response is used, so I can money will automatic come. And for 5 or 10 years, it will be 1 million or 1 billion for the response. So
I'm sorry, you have to finish. So, second speaker. To prove that your idea is the correct one or is the right one. The time starts now.
Okay, so as you have heard, my team partner has already said that we are not going to sell because we're losing the brand and we're not losing the decision-making ability. There are other factors that we'll also be losing. That is, not losing, the incentive is not actually that great. It's just 1 crore against 50 lakhs I've invested. If it was like 100 crores or something, we would have thought of selling. So that's one thing. Another thing is that losing the position of a CEO or something. But there is the other side of the story. What are the risks if I don't sell? The first risk is I might not come with another innovation in the next 5 years. So that will, be a recipe for my downfall in the next 10 years. If I don't come up with an innovation. The second risk is that when my company falls back, and since it's like a startup, I might not be able to revive my company because the investment is not that great. So considering both the sides, we decided not to sell because the reason we started the company is because we believed in innovation.
Thank you. So now we can have the questions from the judges and from different groups. Group 2 and group 3. So okay, first I will go to group 2. Any questions from group 2?
You said you don't want to sell the company, but if I calculate the money amount figure, you projected the 10 lakhs per year. So after 5 years, you will get 50 lakhs as a profit. But the company who wants to buy your company, they want to give you 1 crore in one time, and then the company will give 2 lakhs per
Okay,
month.
I think we get the questions. If you calculate the two perspectives, obviously the offer that you are getting is far and much bigger than the profit that you are getting or estimating that you will get within the next 5 years. So what will be the answer for this?
Okay, so
One person will answer, 1 minute.
Okay, so if I take your question correctly, you're saying the break even is 5 years. I get the money back in 5 years. Okay. The first thing you have to note is we did not start the company to make money. That's point one. When we were going for technological entrepreneurship or technopreneurship, we are not thinking about the money. If it's 5 years or 10 years, it's not the money we are considering, initially. So it really doesn't matter if we are covering up in 5 years or 10 years. What matters is we are building up the goodwill, and then once we have the goodwill, we can build up on other products that we develop in the meantime. So the money is really not the concern for us right now.
I don't think that your innovation and the running of the company cannot parallelly go only just 10 lakhs per year.
You can say that it depends upon how we manage. You haven't seen our management or our products, so you cannot comment just like that. You can't go.
Okay, so you are from group 2 or group 3? Group 2. Okay, another question from me.
Another question. Yeah. How can you ensure that you will get 10 lakhs per year? How can you ensure that? Whereby you are getting 2 lakhs per month?
Oh, it's because we are projecting based on the responses we have and the market analysis, the demands and everything. That's the projection we have, 10 lakhs. Challenge is we have to make sure we get 10 lakhs, and that's why we have to work. Business is not you sit and earn the money. Because I have 1 year, 365 days to work for the 10 lakhs. That's why we're concentrating.
Okay, you have an assumption, but this is not the insurity, okay? In job, you have got an insurity of 2 lakhs per month.
My friend, answer is in the scenario. The company willing to buy us, they have a calculation, market feasibility study and statistics as well as data. They offer us the double of your investment and double of our profit. So in IT based or entrepreneurship is companies, we are trying to add value in the for the society and the people. So it's multiplied with as in times, not in mathematical style. So it will be not like 2 times, it will be 10 times, 500 times, thousands times, and add value in the
Okay, he told that this company was not open for money. Can you explain it? When he was answering
your question was your first question. I want to answer something. How can you say that we will not get 10 lakh? We might get 15 lakh next year. So it's a progress. Our company is progressing. So
Okay, I think
we might get higher.
We already had the answer. So okay, so questions from group 3. I think we're done with group 2.
My question is that you are a very good organizer, I think, in this scenario, that you do well, and you are a good organizer, and you have very good experiences. That means if you attach with any other giant company, then you can do many things, many more things if you don't attach with this, then you have to manage many things, your subordinates and many other things. But if you attach with this company and this giant company, then you just think about some very good ideas or something like
Okay,
that.
thank you. I think we have the question that what do you mean the trade-off? In a giant company, you will have more freedom to do bigger things. But in your company, it's a startup company, so the limitations will be much. So what will be the answer for that?
I think he's defining it in the wrong manner, because when you're in a giant company, you need to align you have to sacrifice your visions and align with their visions. So basically, that's not the trade-off. The trade-off is you're losing your freedom. When you're in another company, you really need to serve their purpose and not your goals. Right, so one thing I understand is, yeah, when I go there, I have access to a lot more resources. But the thing is, we are starting this company because we want to make a difference, not just earn money or something. We want to create a difference, create a different product, widen the economy and everything, the product range. That's the ultimate purpose for us to open a new company. Or else we could have applied for a job there in the first place.
Okay, thank you.
The offer of onboard, so giant company has some statistics, so they can offer me more less. So they have not a big food. So if I capacity to more than 1 crore or 100 crore in my company, so they cannot buy my company with 1 crore. They can offer is more. That is the value. So they offer less for the giant company.
Okay, thank you. So, any more questions from the participants from group 2 and group 3? Okay. Question, okay. We have to be sharp, guys.
As you guys say, your idea seems to be pretty big. So why are you not willing to take the risk if you expect a 10 lakh profit each month? Like you said, you're afraid to lose the company after 5 years.
No, we're not realizing that's a possibility that we have to consider. When you are considering selling, that's the possibility we consider. But after consideration, we come up with the decision that we are not selling. That means we are undermining the risk. We are going with the other option.
Okay, thank you guys. So I think that's all. Thank you group number 1. So now let me request group 2 to come forward. So I'm requesting for the attention of group number 1 and group number 3. I'm reading the problem of group number 2. Based on this problem, you have to prepare some questions and find out the weak points of group number 2. Okay, the problem of group number 2 is, assume that you are serving as a technical manager. You are an expert in your work area and you know well about the market, but you realize you are not getting the leadership role in your current company. You have other colleagues who always lead the team and you are truly disappointed with the current scenario of your company. What will be your measure to get rid of this situation? Will you seek for new opportunities in any other company which will give you leadership role, or will you try to enhance your leadership skills to sustain in the current company? What will be your decision and justify your answer? So I'm requesting group number 2 to Okay. So the gesture of this question is, currently I'm working as a technical manager in my company, but I'm facing some problems with my colleagues. They have some great leadership skills over me. I'm not leading the company as a technical manager. So what will I do in this situation? Will I seek for new opportunities in any other companies, or I will try to enhance my leadership skill to sustain in this company? Suitable. Okay, so group number 2, your time starts from now.
We are going to go with the option that we will enhance our leadership skills while staying in the current company and not move to a different company. Because this is the problem that I have. I am not able to leave the company. So moving to a different company would be like, I have a headache, so let me cut my head off. That is not the solution. We need the medicine. So first we need to figure out why. One reason might be that how did he become a tech manager? Maybe it was not because he has good managerial skills, maybe because he was very good as an engineer, he gave good output, he was a good employee, so he was promoted to the tech manager. But perhaps he's a shy guy, he does not have the ability to speak up or be aggressive or assertive. So how can he address this problem? He needs to get over the communication gap, he needs to speak up, and he needs to be assertive. If someone is not listening to him, he should make him listen to me. Even if that is not being followed, everyone should at least listen to him. And if the problem is being that someone else is sidelining him, he should bring structure into the entire decision-making process. The process should be that he should first listen to everyone's solutions,
Okay,
and then he should be
I'm over.
listened to, and then he should find a solution.
As my first speaker already said that we're going for the same option, and why? Because she's already said also about that. So first, we'll actually discuss with the other colleagues. That means the other colleagues who are giving us the solutions. We'll talk to them. We'll find out what the real problem is. As we can see, the person who is already working, as I'm working as a tech manager, that means I have got this post with some kind of authority and some kind of applications. So first we'll discuss with the members, then we'll find out the solution about it and find out the solution. Then later on we'll work on the leadership skills. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Group number 2. So I'll seek for the questions from group number 1. Okay.
Okay, let's just say you have a friend in another company. He is already offering you a job that has leadership responsibilities. You are being offered a job. So would you take the job or would you try to enhance your skills in the existing company?
First of all, I won't switch to a new company because as I'm already in this position, okay, so I have already worked with these people. So first of all, I think I will have to solve my own problem with these people. If I switch to some other people right now, maybe my problem will be there also. First, I need to know what's my problem. If I can solve this problem within this problem within this company, then in a new company it will be a little harder. So that's why we'll stay here. Then we'll find a solution. Then maybe after not likely you will be going for another company right now.
How you determine or how you find it out that this is only your problem, not the management problem who needed you the last times you work here. How you discover it is only your problem.
See, as the other colleagues are already finding the solution and they are getting they know the problems. That means, and I'm also not happy with my situation. That means it's my problem, not my company's problem, not my management's problem.
There is another leadership role. Company leaders who are existing as a leader,
Yes.
that can be their lack of skill. They cannot discover your skill set. They cannot spontaneously. They cannot make you in a leadership position. They cannot make interactive. What now you think?
Sorry, are you saying that they made a mistake when they choose me as a leader?
No. Now you realize that you need a leadership position. So you are working long time here. So this company you are working, this company's management leadership or the managers who manage by you, they should discover a potentiality before, not now. So how you think this is only your problem? Management, you are working in companies, they should motivate you for a leadership position before. So how you complete this is only your problem, not only the management problem.
See, as they have already given me this job, so they are already motivated to give me this job. So I cannot go for them or I cannot expect them to motivate me. This is me who can actually motivate me myself, not any other person. Because as I'm the manager, I'm the leader, I should manage myself at first, then the others.
Okay, thank you. Any questions from group number 3?
Hello. You're just focusing on your own problems, but sometimes you can see that sometimes the problems may not be yours. The problems may be the environment that you can't adapt with this environment. it may be the problem. In this case, I think you should leave the company that in what you are working now in this stage.
Okay. So among our two alternatives, both of them have this and similar, that I have a leadership role now, and if I switch the company, I will still have a leadership role there. So I have that position here, I have that position there, but I am not being able to make use of it here. If I'm not being able to make use of it here, what are the chances that I will be able to make use of it there? Leadership role, anyone can give it to you, but how you make use of it is, I think, up to you.
I think you are not getting him. He is talking about the environment problem. You cannot change the environment of the whole company, right? So when it comes to the environment problem, what will be your decision? You cannot change the environment of by your role of a company. So what will be your decision then? I think this one.
Obviously, I cannot change the whole environment, but I also can adapt myself. Like, obviously, as I'm not adapting or as I'm not adjusted to this company right now, maybe I have to make some of the changes. That's all.
I have another question. If you just said that you try to adapt yourself, but if you change this company and make yourself in a new company that the environment that you can easily adapt it, then you can do better. I think you can do better, much better. Then what will be your decision?
Okay, this is the last time we will be hearing from group number 2. Okay, you might start.
Yeah, that's some good option. But still, if you are a manager, that means you are the captain of your ship. Just because you can do better in a different ship, that doesn't mean that you will be leaving that ship for nothing. Maybe for your own good. You are a manager, so some people, a lot of people depends on you. Okay, so just for your sake, you just can't leave all of a sudden. So that should, as I'm talking about the current situation, that means right now I want to get rid of the problem. Right? We are talking about the present, not about far future. In far future, many things can change. Your environment can change, your attitude can change, and also some other people, everything, many things can change, the variables can change. So I will be focusing on the present, and that's why I will be in my company for long.
Okay, thank you, group number 2. Thank you. So now I will be requesting group number 3 come up front. I'm now requesting the attention of group number 1 and group number 2. I will be announcing the problem of group number 3. So, the problem of group number 3. Please listen carefully. Assume you are serving as a technical manager. You started the job in this position 3 years back. You are very expert in your work. You get between 1 lakh per month as a salary. As you are an expert in your work area and know well about the market, will you go to grab the opportunity of being an entrepreneur in the same job field by establishing your own company? What will be your decision and justify your answer? So, in short, you are a technical manager right now, and you are quite eligible for this post because of your experience. So you're getting a good salary, but will you move to have your own company, to build your own company, and to become an entrepreneur? So, group 3, your time starts now.
Well, initially we considered 3 points here, as I'm serving as a tech manager, and I've been serving here for 3 years, and I also make at least a good amount of money as a monthly salary, and I have enough experience and I know well about the market. So we have decided to go for the option, which is grabbing the opportunity to become an entrepreneur. Well, we're going to focus on the market response, and by using the experience, we'll roll out in a small scale and probably form up a proper team, the proper co-founder.
Okay, thank you. The second speaker.
Well, I'm agree with him and the other concerns, sir. Set up my mind to lead the team from front of as expert manager. Unfortunately, if failure comes, it might that the path I followed was not appropriate. Manage an active team relationship, provide their new opportunities, and to learn from my years of experience. Ensure employee benefits of job facilities with the communication facilities. Share my ideas with in better way.
Okay, thank you. So, can we have the questions from group number 1? Group number 1.
Hello. You have decided to be an entrepreneur from your experience, skill set, as well as your. What is the value addition you are going to make, and is there any sort of motivation you got to be an entrepreneur instead of doing a job? Please explain it.
Thank you. Yeah, we have motivation, because I'm going to entrepreneurship. The most important thing is here, I should manage my team properly, and I am care about what I want to do, and I should share about my employee that what I want to do and what is our goal and what is our submission, and properly discuss with them, and I should trust them. That is why I want to do this.
It's not related to your people's manage. What the valuable product that change the society life or the change the people you will offer to your customers that motivate you? Is there any ground to be an entrepreneur from your side?
As I get you, that I already 3 years experience in that area. And
Experience what your product, how makes the value addition to the peoples. How you could be, this is not only business, it's an entrepreneurship, changing the human life, in addition, value addition life. So what is any ground to that motivate you to be an entrepreneur instead of some experience managing people or the operational work?
So, to be more clear, he's talking about the risk thing, risk management thing. Okay, in the entrepreneurship, there's always a chance of huge risk. So, how will you handle that?
yeah, that's the important thing. I should first attempt that I am failure. I am failure at that point, and I should defense what the problem I should face, and also think about another plan to make the track properly to the goal. Am I clear?
Okay, thank you. So, can we have the questions from group number 2? Okay. Sorry?
One more question.
Okay, please, hurry up.
Okay, let's say you don't find a good team to start your company, then because you're starting a company, right? So you need to form a team, get your the team formation. So if you don't get a good team, say there are less members than you expected. So are you willing to do the extra work yourself, or you're going back to do your job because you really don't have a team to work?
No.
So which one are you going to do?
I'm not going back to my job because I am quite in decent mind that I should do it. Without this sense, I can't do this or I can't go to this long run.
So you're going to do the extra work that's needed, right?
Yes, I should,
yourself.
I should have the power that people whom I choose and they should work.
No, you don't have the people, that's what I'm saying. You really don't find that many people with that expertise that you need. So you have to do it yourself. 2 months, 3 months work.
Okay, let me just add one point here. We'll focus on the co-founder mainly so that we can take the risk properly. And we'll give an extra hour or whatever it takes to make it work.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, group number 2.
It's true that 90% entrepreneurship business fail. So why not you parallelly do the job and start your entrepreneurship. After some day, if you see that entrepreneurship business is going well, then you can leave the job. Why not this?
Well, I have a simple answer to that. If I combine them together in my life, then I cannot give my 100% in entrepreneurship.
Because how can you be sure that your entrepreneurship business will be?
Entrepreneurship is all about risk, right?
It's all about risk, but you are doing a high-paid job. The entrepreneurship business will not give you that much money from the first month. So how you will manage your lifestyle?
So
that
he is asking actually about how you will manage the risk, or what makes you to take a risk. Are you best?
Here is already told, is experienced manager. So I'm already experienced. I'm already calculating all the risks.
Okay.
Do you have that much money that you can spend 2 or 3 years
Loss.
if the loss happens?
Like starting in a small scale. Okay. So then, if that works, like it's all about risk. We say, if that works, we look for an investor.
Are you ready? Are you ready that you are already doing a high-tech job? Are you ready to?
You already said that you will go for that. So any more questions?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. You have worked for 3 years and now you have been paid 1 lakh. Okay. Now I can say that you don't have so much money so that you can start your entrepreneurship. Now, how will you start your entrepreneurship? This is my first question. And the second question is, you are always talking about your goal. What your goal is? Can you explain?
So this is the last question we're getting. So last few minutes for you to answer this question.
Thank you for your question. Your first question is where the money comes from, right? Here I am already my group member talking about the point that we should search for an investor whom we just believe him or that person that we can do it, and our result should be monitored by him, and we will always discuss about our result on him. And the second question is about the goal. Right. If I'm going to entrepreneurship, then of course there should have a goal. Otherwise, I can't. So there should be a goal. I set it in my mind, and I am taking risk and all my brain hammering work for that, and doing motivation for my team. Are you giving me an answer?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your participation. You can have it.
In IT branch as advisor IAS, Industry Applications Society. Thank you.
I'm Nabil Hassan. I'm working for QB. I started working since January this year. I'm working as a system engineer.
Thank you all. You all are you have already entered in the professional life, so I wish you all the best in your career. So the winner team is group number 1. Group number 1 So, Nasim, you should now conclude. So, group number 1, you can stand there and speak.
Okay, group number 1. Now forward and have a picture. Wait a second. So, guys, we're having a long day, so I will not take much time. So, it takes immense pleasure to announce that without the support of IEEE Bangladesh section, we cannot conduct such a quality event like this. So, a big round of applause for IEEE Bangladesh section. So, I'd like to request our program chair, Mr. Shihabuddin, to come forward and to hand over a token of appreciation to IEEE Bangladesh section. On behalf of IEEE Bangladesh section, I'd like to request Professor Dr. Sheikh Anwarul Fatah, Chair IEEE Bangladesh section, to receive the prize. Sir, just a few words for this for the session that we did for the whole day. Just a few words.
I should first thank Shihab. So he worked very hard, very hard. We had a lot of, even yesterday night, the day before, we worked like 12 o'clock night and 1.5. And Shihab was working up to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. There was getting because this type of event, this is the first time we are working. At the beginning when Shihab and me, we were thinking like we have to apply some fund. For professional activities. What should be the professional activity? Because Shihab is the professional activity here. Then we come up with some, if we can make some courseware or something. But these are there. All the courseware are there. So what should we do? What should we do? Then Shihab said, why don't we ask these people rather than those teaching guys? So hopefully it will be a good idea. So then Shihab wrote the proposal. So I was with him. And eventually we got this, because one thing we have to say that this is a funded project from IEEE Region 10. So we own that competition because it was also very competitive. Our proposal was good and we won that competition, and finally we got some fund. Then we start working how to materialize it. And behind the screen, I don't know whether you believe or not, because now you can see only few people are sitting and few speakers. But at least the whole professional, our program committee, day and night, I don't know how many of them are there, Nasim, Nasimul Nabi, Jishan, so Musanna, so a lot of guys, they work very hard. So Shihab and Akram, these two people were on the top level. So Akram is there, Shihab is there. So because this is the first time in Bangladesh, and even at the beginning there is IEEE. Because IEEE is here from 1993, but this is the first time IEEE at the beginning. Because last, even more than 20 years, we couldn't do a single event which is approved by like this way. So it's also, you people also feel proud because you are the participant in that particular first event in Bangladesh from IEEE Bangladesh section. So at last, I should call all my volunteers to come in front.
So before that, we will be having a picture. So we have two more token of appreciation to hand over to the heroes, I should say. Without their support, without their enormous effort, we cannot end this event in this moment right now. So I'd like to call upon the program chair, Mr. Shihabuddin, to come forward and have a presentation from the IEEE Bangladesh chair. A few.
As I told at the beginning of the event, actually, IEEE PROTALKS is actually for you, by you. Actually, we just organized this event. You guys who participated in this event for the whole day, you are the success of this initiative. And we didn't told that it's a program. We are telling that it's an initiative that needs to continue as we envision that this can happen quarterly based on enthusiasm, but we need to find volunteers who can come forward for the future initiatives, organize. We can share our experiences from this. And once again, thanks a lot to Fatah sir. Actually, when we were writing this proposal, it was like we almost failed the day. And it was like 12 o'clock was the last time, and we are reviewing everything. And just before 1 minute, 1 minute were there. In that time, I submitted the proposal, and after sir given his, very much reviews and corrections, and what can be included in those initiative. And also again we have Akram Bhai, the mentor of IEEE student branch, and he is like acting like up to 3 o'clock for this event despite of his teaching job. And the volunteers from IEEE, UIU, MIST, BUET and other universities who worked really hard for this initiative. And we actually took the star volunteers from all the student branches of IEEE Bangladesh section. As you know, we have student branches in 20 universities now. We have selected the best ones to come and volunteer for, and they actually kept their pride, and they actually amazed us in this initiative. So I would like to thank all of them. And as you know, it's a volunteer organization. We can only give you thanks. So I'm extremely sorry for that. So thanks a lot for your participation.
Thank you, Shivra. So last but not the least, I would like to call upon Mr. Chaudhry Akram Hussain, the program co-chair for all the students. Share a few words.
To be very honest, I don't know. Till today, maybe all the volunteer cursed me like anything, because there was no day, no night, no quiz, no exams. We only focused on IEEE PROTALKS. Trust me, my whole family left for India, but I couldn't even go to the bus stand to see my family off, because that day we were discussing something about PROTALKS. To be honest, every day we try to have every single opportunity that we can get, because Patna sir was always telling us to take the IEEE event to the next level. And I think every day we added one new media partner, one new speaker, one new panelist, one new something. And even yesterday, day before yesterday, we added the motivators. Right?
Yeah.
So it was something like I cannot imagine. But one thing what we can say, all the hard works, we are nothing. Me and Shia bhai, maybe we spend much time on the phone, but all the hard works were done by the volunteers. So I really bow to them, thanks to them, and I don't know how to say thanks, because this was first event by me and Shia bhai. We got introduced very recently, and we didn't know like we will come up with such bonding. And this is what IEEE means to me. Not the name, not the fame, but the bonding we get. Like now, San knows who is Akram. Now San knows like who is Shia. And now San can say Akram and Shia is a good team. So that is what IEEE is giving, and I will always expect to get this type of support from IEEE. And to be very honest, after hearing the sound of the claps, that made my life successful till today. Thank you very much. We have meetings till night. Sorry, madam. If they couldn't go to home, we were like, madam, we need this, sir, we need this. So thank you once again. Thank you very much.
Okay, this calls the end of this event. So for your kind information, the certificates will be emailed to your given mail address, and this is the first ProTalks. So we will be having this kind of event in a regular basis. So keep an eye on the website. Okay, be updated on the website. We will upload all the photos, the videos, all these things in the website, as well as our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. So thank you guys. Thank you for your participation. So I'd like to request for the photo session. So we will have a photo. First, I would like to request to come all the volunteers up front with the organizing committee. Volunteers, we will have the picture first, then we will have the pictures with the participators. Ma'am, Celia ma'am.
I think for the next product, the way I have seen you people are answering questions, also we have some good speakers. So I'll be very happy because I don't need to look for moderators, because this time again we were thinking who will be the moderator, how to moderate, because these 30 people who are registered today, I'm sure that we can easily get very nice moderators for the next products. And also, I should mention another guy like Professor Dr. Shamim from Jahangir University. He was also working, because there are many people in IEEE Bangladesh section XCOM, but he is a student activity chair, but still he was with us in every meeting and he helped us a lot.
Okay, so now I'd like to request all the participants to have a group photo, please.
We'll have a group photo.